Some basic things you need to learn about a physical confrontation. You want to learn how to punch with your fist, but you probably never should in a street fight because it's so easy to break your hand. If you swing at this guy's face and he dropped the crown of his head to you, you punch him on the crown of his head, and you got a nice, good, strong punch coming at him, there's a very real possibility that you could break your hand. So you want to practice open hand methods. But first off, you want to try to de-escalate the situation because you never know how the fight is going to turn out. So, one thing you want to do is stand with your hands open, facing him, because it looks like you're trying to de-escalate. But what you're actually doing is just ball up your fist and you see what you're really doing. You're standing on guard. And he thinks that you're trying to calm down the situation. So either way you win. Because if he takes your cue and calms down because you're standing with your palms down toward him, your ribs protected, and he says okay, and he walks away, then that's fine. But if he decides he wants to pursue the attack because he thinks that you are afraid of him, you're in the perfect position for a palm strike right to his nose as he charges you. Hit him right in his nose as he comes. Palm strike right to the nose, okay? Or as he come, you can slap him, slap to the ears, an ear slap. You cup your hand so that the air, when you hit him, will go right into his ear canal and hopefully rupture his eardrum. If not, even if it doesn't, it's going to shock the heck out of him. So those are two things two open hand attacks that you definitely want to include in your repertoire. And you know, you start here, okay? And notice, when I do it, I don't know if you've seen my video on how to punch with power, but I talked about how important it is to pivot. You pivot with this punch. If you get that head back, and you try to drive his nose to the back of his head, you hit with all the power you have. You know, and if you put a little grunt into it, that really psychologically impacts him, and plus it gives you more strength. Okay? It's a strategy that you will find the Marine Corps uses all the time. The fighters always yell and scream for the psychological advantage. And that brief second that your opponent is stunned by your yelling, it buys you that much more time to inflict maximum pain on his body. Okay? Now, another attack that you want to use. Okay? Say that after you hit him in the nose, that isn't enough. He's still coming. Slap him to the ear. He's still coming. Next thing is a headbutt. Now, I'm not saying try to remember these things. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to say practice all of them until you have them so ingrained in your person that they come out when they need to. Okay? So when this guy comes at you, it's already there. It's automatic. You know? The only thing you have to do is grab with it. Okay? Scream at him when you attack. And that will sit there. He's going to sit down and apologize to you. He's going to be running. Oh, did I hit you too hard? He's going to be trying to get out of your way because he thinks you have lost your mind. And that's what you want to make him think. That's how you get him off offense and into defensive mode. Next time.
I had a girl down in New Orleans.
I had a girl down in New Orleans.
14 youngins and a can of beans.
14 youngins and a can of beans.
Oh, but she was motivated.
She was motivated.
She was dedicated.
She was dedicated.
She was motivated.
She was motivated.